Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina. Captain Dave, Captain Joe, John, and Pete and Jim just came back in on a 39-hour fishing trip. They destroyed the gag grouper, and they got some nice red snapper, yellowtails, mangrove, scamp, and many, many more. Killer trip, and looks like we called it. We've been talking about it the last 5 days about how that post front gag grouper bite should be good, and this trip definitely proved that with a massive pile of gag groupers. Looks like you guys had a good trip, huh?
We did.
Yeah, I heard you guys had a sailfish.
We did. Right at the end of the trip, we got one hooked up, put on a nice dance for us.
Nice. You had a sailfish. How did you guys hook that sailfish?
He actually picked it up right off the bottom.
You picked it up off the bottom, so they were bottom fishing?
Yeah, we were bottom fishing. It was our last stop of the night, and yeah, he picked it up and did a little dance on us.
Nice. So it got off the hook before we could get it boat side, huh?
It did. We had so many gags and snapper coming up. There were just, everybody was bent over, and he just came out of nowhere. So it was going to be a little difficult to get him in.
That's awesome, man. So it looks like the gag grouper cooperated well. Was that mostly live bait, or were you guys catching them on dead bait too?
We were catching on dead bait also. They were on fire. Almost every stop we went to, they were coming up quick.
How was the red snapper bite?
Red snapper bite was good also. Yeah,
nice.
Everything was right after this storm. We weren't sure what they were going to do, but yeah, the bite was on fire.
So behind the front, they were stacked up, huh?
They were literally stacked up. I had 20 gags on the deck at one time.
That's crazy. So the mangrove snapper cooperated too. I saw some nice mangroves in the pile.
They did. I moved into the grounds. First stop, we got 12 gags. And the
That's
mangoes
awesome.
were coming up, yellowtail, got some nice scamps. And about 6 o'clock in the morning, I pushed out another 20 miles west, got in some deeper water, and the fish just kept coming. Couldn't slow them down.
That's awesome, man. It looks like one heck of a trip. Well, it looks like you got some yellowtails, porgies, some almacos in there. What was the scamp caught on, do you know? That's a big old scamp over there.
Yeah, they got him on a pinfish.
Small pinfish?
Small pinfish.
Nice, the scamp candy.
Yeah, we had a lot of pinfish on board, and again, a lot of cut bait and stuff, but the gags were so stacked up that literally when the poles hit the bottom, they were hitting anything and everything.
That's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it, Dave. Thanks, buddy.
All right.
One heck of a trip here, guys. So we still got one more 39-hour for red snapper season before the snapper season ends. That's going out today, and hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on that good bite yet again. But we were talking about it behind that cold front. The gag grouper bite should be good, and that's a great gag grouper bite. I've heard numbers like 40, 50, 60 keeper gags, so it'll be interesting to see what the final tally is on the fish log. But an incredible catch of gag grouper, red snapper, mangroves, yellowtails, porgies, almacos, blackfin tuna, a variety of species, and we're looking forward to doing that again on today's 39-hour trip. Don't forget, this Saturday, we're going to be at Bass Pro Shops at 2 p.m. If you want to come out and join us, we're going to be doing a fishing seminar in person at the Tampa Bass Pro Shops at 2 p.m. this Saturday. Also, we've got our Real Animals radio show every Saturday morning, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Hopefully, you can join us for that. And then don't forget, Sunday night, every Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. on our Hubbard's Marina Facebook and YouTube channel. We've got that live stream show. And Friday mornings, our Fox 13 news segment at 8:15 a.m. Fishing looks real good right now. We've got another few days of red snapper season ahead. Weather looking about the same. We're going to have a decent little weather window here until probably end of day Thursday. Thursday is going to be a little bumpy offshore with that east wind, but doable near shore. And then it looks like we're setting up for another kind of frontal weekend where we got these fronts coming through Friday, Saturday, and kind of messing up the weather a little bit for the weekend. But as of now, it looks doable for our weekend overnighter. That'll be our first one on the backside of red snapper season. This Friday's 39-hour won't be able to keep the red snapper. We're going to be focused on those gag groupers, scamp groupers, snapper and nice big mangroves that we've been seeing. So wish us luck. Hopefully you can come out and join us inside Johns Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.